Chapter 5.
How to get any girl to do anything.
Now, it's imperative that you understand that I am not a dating coach. I'm not a pickup artist. So I'm not going to tell you how to first get the woman. That's on your dating coaches, your pickup artists, your game gurus. I'm more about helping guys deal with women that they've already been able to acquire. So once you have a woman, the following information can be applied to hijack her biology and hijack her psychology so that you're the one in the driver's seat completely. Now, for those of you who are uncomfortable with sexual discussions, sensual discussions, and discussions about human anatomy and human biology, this tutorial is not for you. So I've given fair warning. What I'm going to be discussing here is something that is taboo and has been taboo for quite a while, though it was not always taboo. But in this current society, it is looked down upon, although there are many people engaging in this type of action that I'm going to be discussing. There's something that you as a man, as a male, are going to have to perform on your female. And it can be any woman, no matter what walk of life she comes from. Also, it's important to understand that it's going to require a certain degree of commitment from you and this woman. You're not going to be able to implement this on a one-night stand or on some 48-hour fling. That's not going to work. This would need to be somebody you're seeing on a regular basis, and hopefully this woman is not seeing anybody else, or at least she's not sleeping with anybody else during the time that you're going to be implementing this process on her. One more thing, you're going to have to engage in unprotected intercourse. You're not going to be able to pull this off using protection. Now, before I go any further, I just want to briefly discuss what some refer to as the imprint. And this imprint has to do with a signature left on a woman's psychology and biology by the first two men that ejaculate inside of her with no protection. Basically, the first two different sets of DNA that she intakes, it has been proven that they leave an imprint on her forever. And when that occurs, science calls that telegony, and some pronounce it telegany. Look that one up. But what I'm going to show you is actually how to hack that and how to move your DNA up ahead of the first two sets of semen that she encountered. I'm not going to be talking about anything magical. I'm not talking about any tricks or any schemes or anything. I'm going to be explaining biology, science, and reality. Now, before we go further into the bond between a woman's anatomy and that first and second DNA that she comes in contact with, let's talk for a moment about digestion and the effect that it has on us. We all know the effects of drinking alcohol or swallowing some medicine. We know how it goes through the digestive system and ends up in our brain, and from there, it affects our body. Now follow me here and you'll see where I'm going with this. There's a reason I'm bringing this up.